Let's see if we can get anybody to join me. Uh, I forgot to bring my. Oh, I did bring my charger. I brought the cord. I didn't bring the charger box. I guess I better grab it. Let's see if anybody. Well, it's been 40 seconds. If ain't nobody join us in 40 seconds, they might not join us at all. I don't know. I should have checked. There might be. Hey, T. I didn't think to check. There could be somebody live. I checked about earlier. I couldn't find nobody. I was thinking I was going to go to sleep, but it hasn't happened yet. Let me grab the charger box, T. So if I get quiet for a second, don't be alarmed. Okay, I got it. Ow, I just ran into the wall. At least I hit it with my arm that time, not my face. Hey, Frank. Thank you guys for joining me. I haven't been able to sleep. Well, when we first got home, I went off with Amanda tonight. When I first got home, I was like rewatching the live that me and her done, and I fell asleep during that. And then I woke up, and it should have just been for a second, but it wasn't. I woke up and stayed awake. And I don't really understand why. Because, yeah, we had a lot of fun tonight. And anytime I go off with Amanda, it's fun and we get hyped up and stuff. But it's not like we had anything crazy happen, thankfully. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cotwood. I don't know why anybody would delete your message, sweetie. Hey, Hot Rod. Hey, Cheebler. Mm, I'll grab the phone and check and see. It could have been an accident. Because my mods don't usually delete messages. It's very, very rare. Let me see. Did anybody delete Cop Watch on purpose? I guess it would help if I had this plugged in. I hope y'all could hear me. My headphones just fell out. Hold on, calm down. Let's see what happened. It could have been a damn accident for all we know. Let's check it out. Please, give me a second to check it out. Okay. Let me see. There's Amy. That's me. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna look and see what happened. T, did you time him out or something or delete his message? If so, no, he didn't do it. If he'd have done it, he'd have said he'd done it. It could have been an accident. Um, Cup watch. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm looking on here too. I'm looking on the what do you call it? The YouTube side, and I don't see no messages. It would show it if it was deleted, sweetie. YouTube might have pulled it. They pull them so quick that it ain't funny. Hey, Nick. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I checked. Yeah, they pull them so fast. Like a lot of times I'll see them. I mean, I've never had them pull one off a stream that fast. But I see them come to my YouTube studio and and before I can answer them, they're gone. And sometimes there won't be nothing that I see any reason for them to take them off, but they do. Anyway, so how's everybody doing this morning? Like I said, I couldn't sleep. I mean, Like if we come home, like, and it's been crazy shit with the police or with somebody else, then yeah, I usually do. I'm like, my adrenaline's pumped up. But I don't know why I couldn't sleep tonight. Like I said, I fall asleep for a minute. Anyway, so anybody want to come up here and join me online for a little bit? Nope. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, so me and Amanda, man, I am tired. We were gone for hours. We just couldn't find no place. And I noticed a lot of people were asking her stream, like, if we have signals here, our police signals are jammed, so we can't get those. All we can get is fire. Okay, I will keyword, but I don't think I have any words blocked. I mean, that would be on my big computer, wouldn't it? And I hardly even crank that desktop up. But I will check and see next time I crank it up. That make it sound like it's this long, hard process. Like it's such a dinosaur. No, it's not that old, thank God. I mean, it ain't brand new or nothing, but it's not, it's not that hard to cut it on. Hey, Spunkfish. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be able to go to sleep eventually. Luckily, I don't have nothing planned for tomorrow. I have things planned for Tuesday. Thankfully, I don't have nothing planned for tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's August. No, today's the 10th, the 9th. Okay, sure. Because I'm looking at it as Monday. So, yes, I do have something planned for Tuesday. It's in studio under community. I always have to check made, not for kids. And I don't think I have that checked, but I'll check it, make sure. I would definitely check. Yeah, I always pick it on every video, but on these ones, on the panel one, I don't think it's made that way. But I'll check it. I will check it as soon as I go in the house. Thank you, Keebler. I will check it. So, what do you guys got planned for today? Anybody got to work today? So, raise your hand in the chat. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some conversation pieces, guys. Trying to think of some stuff to say. I already ran my mouth for a long time when me and Amanda was out. We had fun though. Even though we didn't find no cops, but maybe that means they wasn't messing with innocent people. That's what I hope it means. Not made for kids. I don't think we'll hold it because words are similar. Yeah. I'm gonna check it, but I don't think it's blocked because if it is, I don't think we'd be getting through as good as we are. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check the studio. I'm fixing to go to the house right now. You can hear that door, it's loud. I need to grease it with some WD-40. It hasn't been that long since I've done it. You've had a hard night working, now getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, that's how I am. You know, I just haven't been able to settle down, even though, like I said, nothing really hyper happened. It's just like, I guess, with any other job, even though it's a job, I hate to call it a job because even though it's lots and lots of work, I really hate to call what I do a job because I don't, it's a lot of work, but I don't do it to make money. And if I did, I'd be a fool because because I haven't made no money except for I've got some. I have gotten some like cash apps and stuff, and I appreciate those, and I appreciate super chats, and they will eventually cause me to make money. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have $100 before you can bring home anything. But that's not anyway. So I guess it's like any other job, though. Uh, Once you go to work, you're hyped up, whether something exciting or something crazy happens or not. And when you come home, you don't always fall right to sleep. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Like I said, I passed out at first, and then I woke up, and then I was kind of up. Oh, yeah. 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 Working for the 1A community is hard. It's like 24/7, but I like it. I really enjoy it. I've It's been a wonderful thing to me. It has. Oh, I got my headphones in wrong. I hope y'all been able to hear me. Okay. I had the wrong ear end, the ear with the microphone in it. I had the wrong ear end. Anyway, oh yeah. So that new app I was talking about earlier tonight is called Clapper. Sam's on it and TikTok. But on her TikTok is where I put a video up there and I put police. I meant to put police detain. I put please detain minor. Oops. Yeah, it's a passion. Yes, definitely it's a passion. But I don't even. Yeah, it's just a passion. But damn, it gets obsessive too. My people get tired of hearing about it, like my family and stuff. I can understand why. I get sick of hearing about it too. I mean, I'm the type of person when I get into something, I get all the way into it. So it's like people, it would be hard to work for a corporation too. Work would be hard. Having to, I like working. I just don't, because of the issues I've had in the last few years, I wouldn't want to commit to being in somebody's job and then not be able to make it. You know, I would, I wouldn't like that. So if I can ever get myself back the way I was, yeah, I wouldn't mind having me a little part-time job. I don't know where I'd have time to do it. I'm so busy between all the things I've got going on, but not just between the 1A community, which is a lot, but then I also have a lot of family things to deal with. But yeah, I always enjoyed working. My first job was when I was 15. I worked at Winn-Dixie. I couldn't be a cashier until I was 16. When I was 15, I could only bag groceries. So I did that. I can only work on Saturdays and Sundays when I was 15. But then when I turned 16, I could cashier. But Winn-Dixie wasn't a very good company, in my humble opinion. But then I went to Publix, and Publix was a good company. I enjoyed working at Publix. And then I worked at a few hotels, and then I worked at Albertsons, and I worked at Walmart. And that's basically about it. Yeah. I didn't move around. Oh, and I worked at the airport driving a shuttle bus. That was a good job. That was a real nice job because I went in at like 9:30 at night, and the last flight would be like maybe like 10. I'm sorry, no, about 1 o'clock at the latest. At the latest, usually it would be way, way, way earlier. Oh, you sort for Winn-Dixie too? Yeah, I liked Winn-Dixie, but they didn't like me the way I liked them, if that makes sense. See, when I was young, I had this. I in fact, until I met my husband, I would go to jobs and I would get a job and I'd go in there and I'd do my best and I'd work real, real hard and I would take on all a bunch of extra responsibilities and stuff. And I wasn't appreciated for them. I was what you call a stupid advisor, where I was given like responsibilities and duties, but I wasn't given pay raises and I wasn't given the authority to fire people and stuff. Hey, Ragga Monkey, how are you? We're just up talking. I came home. Me and Amanda went out earlier. Well, you seen it from it, and then I got home and I just couldn't sleep. So I figured I'd just get on here and talk to some friends for a while until I get sleepy. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, so what was that talking about? When I worked at pub, well, when did it see? Oh yeah, so they just weren't appreciative of me, and so when I went to Publix, they were appreciative of me, and they did give me promotions and stuff. It was a good company to work for, but like when I met my husband and I started working at Albertsons, he was like, "When you go up there, just do what your job. Don't do all that extra stuff." And I did, and guess what? I got promoted, and I got promoted within a month. And you know, so yeah, I went up there and I did my best, but I also didn't volunteer. You just woke up. Yeah, I wish I'd been to bed. I should have went to sleep. When I first came home, I passed out for a minute. I was watching Amanda's live that we done earlier, and I fell asleep, and then I woke back up, and boom, I've been up ever since. But this is about the time I wake up every morning. Sometimes I don't wake up this early. Sometimes it's later. It's usually about 6:37, but it's still too early. Uh, I wish I woke up about 9. 9 would be fine with me. Hey, Two Hats. Hey, everybody. If I haven't spoke to you already, but I probably have. Anyway, so yeah, but Publix was a good job. But then when I went to Albertsons, so yeah, I listened to my husband's advice, and I just went there and I done my job and I did a real good job. But I didn't go volunteering to do extra stuff like I always did at my other jobs. And before I know it, they were coming to me asking me, like, do you want to work in customer service? Well, yeah. That took me years to get at Publix, which Publix was good to me. I did like Publix. It was a good company. And Albertsons I liked, but they went out of business right when I was working there. So I hated that. But I loved scanning groceries. That was fun. And I loved working at hotels too because, man, they're just a lot of fun. If you work at the front desk, and it's like, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's like you decide where those people are going to sleep that night. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't mean that in a bad way. But, it's like, I don't know. I know it sounds goofy, but it's just like I had decided what room the people would stay in. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know. And this one hotel I hated working for because their rooms were not in good shape. And then it was very stressful to me because I would put people in a room and if you rent somebody a room, they expect everything to work. And you, as the front desk clerk, expects everything to work. And if not, you want to move that person. But the first hotel I worked at, they were cheap and they didn't want to move people because they didn't want to have to clean the room again. And I was like, you can't rent people these rooms if something's wrong with them. So I'd move them people. No. And then they would lie. People would go up and ask them, "Are you the manager?" And they say, "No, no, I just work here." It was a man and woman. They'd both say that. No, that's the manager. Sorry. You can't lie and put all that stress on me. No, either you fix the rooms or you let me move the people. Anybody gonna come on panel and talk to me? I wonder if I still sound drunk. I swear on Amanda's panel, several people was saying I was drunk. That's not the first time that's happened to me. But I noticed a few people in her chat were explaining that it's my southern drawl and that I have a country accent. Um, so hopefully the people, well, I really don't care. If that's what people think, oh well. But I've been driving before and I've had people accuse me of being drunk. Do they really think I'm that crazy that I would go out there and get behind the wheel drinking? And don't you think if I was drunk hours ago, don't you think my ass would be passed out right now? But they're so silly. Oh my goodness, people are silly. Okay, somebody gonna join me? Is anybody gonna join me? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time, and then I'm gonna give up because I don't want to just talk to myself. I mean, I know I'm not talking to myself, and I do appreciate you guys that are in here. I really do. Because I'm not by myself. There's 4 people in here. Yeah, I am tired. Like I said, I was tired when I got here. And I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a few more minutes and then I'm gonna try sleeping again. I sure am. But sometimes this makes me tired. So, not that I'm like using y'all to make me tired. Oh, it's raining. Shit. Try to step outside to smoke, but guess what? Of course, it's raining. That's Florida for you. You got. Oh no. You got a headache, Keebler? I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish Ragged Monkey would come up and talk to me. He's never been on my panel, but he has video with me before, and we're gonna get together and video again one day. We just all be busy. We don't mean not to hook up with each other. Our goal is to, video with people. Well, how's Florida with the COVID? I don't know. I don't listen to mainstream news, but I hear my husband talking about it all the time, and says that there's there's supposed to be cases and cases and cases of it. I do know where my mom lives in North Florida. She lives in a small rural town, and the town next over to hers, there is a lot of people that do have it there. Silent audits. What part of Florida you're in? You're not a big fan panels. Well, panels can be a problem, Ragged Monkey. Um, I try to keep drama out of mine, and I try not to do them too often because of that reason too. Because they can be a lot of fun, but they can also be a place that drama can creep in. And they can also, especially, and if you have them a lot, that seems like the more you have them, it seems like the worse or the more chance of drama coming in. But I am having one for my birthday, which my birthday is August 16th, but we're going to have the birthday stream next Saturday about 8 Eastern. Um, Northport, Florida. I don't know where that's at. Northport. Yeah, well, in South Florida, it's just been raining, raining, raining for like 2 months straight. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for my birthday, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do on my actual birthday, but on the Saturday before my birthday, I'm just going to do a little stream panel just for fun. And the people that do like to sing, like Pugface, and people like that and X, Bootlegger, people that want to sing can come sing. People that just want to come hang out can hang out. It's not something I'll probably only run in a couple hours, and I doubt it's not gonna be like I'm not having like a actual birthday party or nothing. It's just gonna be a panel, and it's just gonna be fun. It's and if I decide to do something else for my birthday, then I'll just do that a different day, you know. Like if I decide to go out to dinner or something, and I don't think I will be videotaping that. So that's why I figured we do the panel for online fund, and then if I want to do something else, you know, I'll do it if I want on my actual birthday or one day next week or one day this weekend coming up. Yeah, panels is when people get together on video. That's true. I enjoy panels and they can be a lot of fun. And a lot of times, like right now, I'm just talking, but a lot of times we do have some good conversations on them. And sometimes we have some really educational conversations. And then sometimes we just have relaxing ones. And sometimes we have funny ones. I don't know. A little bit of everything, I guess. And I've met a lot of good people online. I really have. I never thought I would. Not online. But you gotta be careful. Really. Violet's adding poetry and stories. I like that. I write poetry. I sure do. I wrote a few songs too, but I don't know how to put music to them, so they're kind of like poems, long poems. I wish I could say that name. Is that Efforty Greens? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, we got 8 people in here now, but yet nobody's going to join me. Well, I'll have to check Violet's streams out. Um, I like to go to Karen's streams. They're very nice, relaxing. Hey, Diesel. No, I do not have coffee ready. Only when I'm at my mom's is the coffee ready. If I was at mom's, yes, the coffee would be ready right now. I'd walk in the living room and I'd smell it. It smelled good. When are me and Amanda gonna do a video together? Well, we went out tonight and we did a audit of a police station, but it was closed. And we looked for cops. We didn't really see any, but we did do a live stream, and I've got my audit up, but it's nothing exciting. I haven't released it yet. I mean, I've got it posted. I'll release it tomorrow, but it's not, you know. Actually, though, those are my favorites. I like passes. I love passes. Um, a lot of people find them boring, but if your goal is to record the police without being bothered with, for if you just want to get a transparent record, then yeah, your favorite are passes. Your favorites are when they just leave you alone, or if you ask them a question. Oh, did you? You did a poet read on Karen's? That's good. Yeah, I love Kieran's streams and Spirit. Now he goes by Venus. He's starting to do streams again too. But yeah, me and Amanda were together tonight. See, we don't have where we live. Our signals are blocked, so it's very hard to do caught watch sometimes. Sometimes you ride around for hours and get nothing. Um, nothing. Yeah, you just ride around and look and look and look. That's why it's always easier if you got 2 people because you want to be paying attention to the road, but you want to be looking for cherries and berries. So we did go out and we were out for like 3 or 4 hours, but we didn't find much action. But that's probably a good thing. That means they weren't messing with people, I hope. But I do like when they leave people alone. I like when they leave photographers alone. I like when public employees know. Yeah, I haven't been to sleep yet, Bob. I went, yeah, but I'm going to go soon, trust me. At least for a while. Yeah, they're encrypted. Not all of Florida, but around here it is. Hey, Big Heart. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year since me and Amanda's been running together. She said it's been a year. Yeah, yeah. I know. Oh man, I've been videoing the police for. Well, when did I first start? I did my first audits. I guess January was a year ago, but I think I had filmed a cop before then. I don't know. I guess I've been filming for like a year and a half. I don't know. Yeah, I like working with Amanda, Bob. We we have a lot of fun when we work together. Like I said, we worked together tonight. We just didn't get much action. We tried. Come to California, maybe one day. That's far, man. California's far. My husband goes out there. He has a friend that lives in Hollister. He goes and visits them sometimes. And him and his wife own a cabin on Lake Tahoe too. And up there near where they had all them fires. Actually, one time we thought their cabin had got burnt down, but thankfully it didn't. They were right there by the fires. Yeah, I mean, I've got, like I said, we did an audit last night at police station, but it was closed, so there's not much action to it. But I will release it later. I release everything, just about, unless I do nothing with it. I mean, I have tons of footage that I never do nothing with, that I just have. Did I say Lake Tahoe? Yes, I did say Lake Tahoe. I might have pronounced it wrong though. But yes, Lake Tahoe. That's what I'm trying to say. He lives in California. His house is in Hollister, California. But he has a cabin or something, some kind of other house. I don't know. I've never been there. I've seen pictures of it. It's pretty. It's by Lake Tahoe. Tahoe, however you say it. Now you're going to have me saying it wrong. Oh, goodness. Definitely. If I try to pronounce something right, I'll definitely start pronouncing it wrong. I haven't got the nerve to go back for the answer. The answer to what you. Oh. And you wanted to know when the power. Oh my goodness. All that happened because you asked when the shower was locked? That's ridiculous, Keebler. Wow. That's what I'm talking. It's just stupid. I can't even ask questions without having the police called. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Just like the last, not tonight, but the last time that me and Amanda and my friend Sam went out, all we did was ask that guy his name and badge number. And he went crazy. I don't get it. But they sure want our name and badge number. They want our ID. Probably, yeah. It's because you're recording. Did you post that, Keebler? Did you post it to your channel? Because if so, I sure would like to see it. And I'm probably ain't even subscribed to. Do you know how many people I'm not subscribed to that I was subscribed to every single time? Do you know how many people I'm not? Oops, sorry about that guy. Um, a lot of times I'll go check and I will not be subscribed to people that I would think that I'm subscribed to. I can't even go to your name because of that. I'll have to look it up. If it was a regular comment, I could. Hey, I tell you what, Keebler, let me do this. Let me make you a mod, honey. And if you don't mind, will you drop the the just drop like part one in there, please, and then I'll find it from there. If you can drop the link to part one, I know, but I just modded you. It would be easier if you could drop a link, but if you can, I can type it in. I can. If you want me to, I'll type it in. I don't mind. Oh, you want to get the link? Okay, get the link. Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, man. I guess I am getting tired now. I feel it coming on. That's good, though. I need some rest. That's another thing. Instead of, well, I was just saying, if you're doing cut watches, when you start working more on audits, but the rain's what's been holding our audits up. Intercom watches. The rain's been holding a lot of things up. We'll get out for a minute, but then it's been bad here. We've had thunderstorms, lightning. Okay, yeah, I see it. Good. Let me go to my phone, click on that, and then I can watch that later today. Yeah, nice. Thank you. And let me see if I was subscribed to, because I get mad when I get unsubscribed to people. I was still subscribed to you, believe it or not. Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely watch that. But and after I watch it, then I'm gonna see what my advice to you is. But it'll be later today, of course, before I watch it. It wouldn't make no sense to watch it right before I went to bed. I wouldn't remember it anyway. But I will watch part one and I will watch part two later today. And I will let you know what I think about your experience. Well, good morning, Miss Amanda. I'm having trouble sleeping. I'm getting sleepy now. I came home, Amanda. I was watching your live stream replay, and I dozed off for a minute, and then Tom came in the room, and he said something to me, and I was like, huh? And that woke me up, and I'm awake. So I thought I would come on panel for a little bit, talk to some friends, see if I could get sleepy. You been asleep any, Amanda? Not, you couldn't have slept much. Maybe a little bit. A few hours. Wait. Oh, thank you, Big Heart, for the super sticker. That's so sweet. Oh, I don't know why it's not showing the sticker though. But thank you so much. Amy and Amanda comedy show. Yeah, it is funny when me and her get together. We have a lot of fun. I can tell you that. We sure do. If nothing else, we have tons of fun. Oh, oh, everybody saying thank you, Big Heart, for the super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Look, there's Amanda saying hi, Bob. He was asking when we were gonna audit. I said, well, we tried to audit last night. Oh yeah, I got something to send you, Amanda. I'm gonna send you this link, and you tell me if it looks okay to you. It's not that exciting, but I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I wanted to send it to you earlier, like an hour ago, Amanda, but I knew you were asleep. It's unlisted right now. I'm gonna release it later. I just figured I can just release it right now. People are probably asleep. It's weird. So weird. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. Anyway, well, you don't have to watch it right now. I don't know if Amanda's got any coffee or not. She usually gets hers at Dunkin'. She usually gets that iced coffee. Yeah, you can go watch it if you want to, Amanda. Let me know what you think. Like it, I'll release it to everybody else. It's nothing special. It's just, well, it is special because we made it. How about that? It's a memory, if nothing else. It's a memory. uh, yeah, I don't know. Amanda likes that iced coffee. I don't know if she drinks hot coffee or not. I don't drink any coffee. I don't like coffee. I tried it once when I was like 12 and it was nasty. I never tried it again. Oh, goodness. So, you guys, I don't know what to talk about. I probably had sound half asleep. And, nobody wants to come talk to me. But I'm going to talk to y'all anyway. Whether you like it or not. Somebody was mad at me for knocking the roach off Amanda's car tonight. I did not. Yeah, thank you for wishing us happy anniversary. I would play the song by Tony Tony Tone, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. It's our anniversary. Um, yeah, I had to look our first video up that we did together. She says she thinks it was August 1st. Let me see. Let me get to my videos. Videos. Right. Oldest. Lord, my oldest video is 8 years old. But it's something silly. It has nothing to do with this. Okay, let's see. We can look for the first time I went out with Amanda and James Madison. That was the same day I went out with both of them. Oh yeah, I had quite a few cult watches before then. Few audits too. I'm getting 11 months ago. Let's see what day it was. August 13th it was, yeah. So it has, but yeah. So today's August 9th. So Friday will be exactly 1 year since I posted this. And we might have made it the day before, but I think we made it that day. I'm not sure. I could tell you for sure because I know the next day was when Amanda went downtown, and that's when the people called the police on her because she said she's staying her ground. And like she just blew up after that. It was crazy. It was wild. It was exciting though. It was so cool. And then last year on my birthday, we both hit 1,000 on my birthday, which is August 16th. I remember that. We sure did. We sure did, Amanda. We both hit 1,000 on my birthday. I remember that. Let's see. Let's look at Amanda's older videos. Let's see if she put that one up on the same date. I'm looking, guys. Swatted like a fly. I remember that one. That shit was funny when the lady swatted Amanda with her mail. I never forget that one. That was a mass audit. Let's see. I remember that one. No, what about 2-4? Well, where is it? Why am I having trouble finding it? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's why. I'm so lost. I don't know. I don't know why I'm having trouble finding that one. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's Amanda's. Let's see if she released it the same day. August 13th. Yeah. So August 13th is the day that we met James Madison. And then August 14th is the day that Amanda went out and those people called the police on her. And I think the next day, SJV highlighted her and mentioned me because I wasn't there that day, but he mentioned me. And we both hit 1,000 on my birthday, which was August 16th. So, yeah, I remember that. And that was a year ago. So, so that's great. And the first time we ever met, we filmed together. It seems like we've known each other for years. Even that day, it seemed like, well, we had talked a little bit on the phone and stuff and through email, but I didn't know we would, hit it off the way we did, but we really did. And she's really a good friend, and she's a really great activist, and she's very well spoken, very organized, very observant, and I like that. She's really good, and she's younger. She's got the energy. Man, yeah, I'm quite proud of her. Do I know SGV? Yeah, I like him. Yeah, yeah. SJV. He used to work with guy AV Watchman, but now AV Watchman usually does looking for the missing kids now. But I know exactly who he is. Yes, it's in California, and I know who Casey Camera Boy is. But my favorite California person would probably be SJVT. I don't know. I like so many people. I don't know if I could say I have a favorite person that does caught watches and audits because there's a lot of people I like, and I like a lot of people's style. Well, what should I release it now? You think, or later when I get done with this? I didn't know. It ain't like it's not exciting, but it's ready to go. Yeah, I can release it. So I guess people can wake up to it. Yeah, we got to go out. If you go to Cali one day, Amanda, I mean, I would go with you, but I don't want to go out there with just anybody. I never even went out there with my husband. That's a shame, but I would go with Amanda. That's funny. And I really don't see why it would hurt. Well, we couldn't stay in like Tahoe, but well, I just wrote, no, I don't. We're not going near Hollister anyway. I don't think. Well, hell, I don't even know where Hollister is. I don't know nothing about California. Okay, so I don't know where that video is. It's somewhere. Oh, goodness. Okay, Amanda. On in America, we was able to meet him in Wilder for just a minute in CPR, but we didn't audit with them. They had already audited in my local police station, so and we just kind of ran into him for a minute. It was a pleasure to meet him, though. I can show you the picture in just a minute when I get done doing what I'm trying to do. I got a one-track mind, guys. Can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. It's a joke. I can. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Okay. Yeah, I'll look for the picture. Let me put my back camera on, and I'll show you. We did meet those guys for just a minute, but it was, like I said, they had already audited the local police station, so it was nice to meet them, though. If I can find the picture, I will share it. Jeez. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if there's enough light in here, but we'll see. We'll try it. There we go. That's us. Okay. Everybody seen it? There's a little video too. I don't know if I can find it. Hold on. Y'all can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. I guess if I cut it up, you might could. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Don't. Here we go. What's up? We got CPR. We got Fake Mike Real News. And who we got over there? Auditing America. That's right. And they're in South Florida, and they are looking for tyrants. Exactly. And we just ran into these guys. Aren't we lucky? American A&M. Ackerman approves. Don't be a liar, right? You're a liar. So yeah. Let me plug my headphones back in, guys. So yeah. Great. But like I said, we didn't audit with them because they had already audited, and but it was still nice to meet them. I think counting them guys, they're the first people I met that I haven't recorded with because, like I said, they were in a hurry. We were in a hurry, but I think I've met 20 activists besides myself, counting them. So that means if that's the case, I've got to recount them to make sure. If that's the case, then that means I've actually videoed with 17 other activists besides myself. So that's pretty cool. So I've got to recount them all and make sure. But I think it's 17 that I've videoed with and 20 of them that I met. I want to do a compilation of all the people that I've videoed with. Just a little clip with everybody I've videoed with. Because I wanted to do it when I had been videoing for a year, but I've been videoing like a year and a half now, and I still haven't got it. But I'll get it together one day. I'm not good at editing, so I try though sometimes. But to put all them clips together, no, I don't think I could do that. That would take me forever. And to go back to all them videos and find I just don't see me being able to pull it off. Okay. Yeah, it was nice to meet out in America and Will in CPR. And yeah, it's been all the people I've met so far, it's been a pleasure to meet, you know. Oh, and that video I just showed y'all, it's on Sunshine Sam's channel. That's the only place it's posted. That little video of us riding down the street. So if you ever want to see it again, not that it's that exciting, but if anybody ever does, it's on Sunshine Sam's channel. Let's see. So, Amanda went to jail from auditing. I was out of town that day. I was up at my mom's and they arrested her falsely uh, under jaywalking, which is not even a legal term in Florida. And the charges were dropped, and I do believe she is suing her. I don't have a catchphrase. The only thing I ever say is something I've always said, which is knowing is half the battle, but it really has nothing to do with videoing. One, a way it does. I always say knowing is half the battle, but I don't usually say it when I'm videoing, but it makes sense. And the other day, Lady Justice Liberty Press asked me, if knowing's half the battle, what's the other half? And I said, action. And it's true. Because no matter what problem you have in life, if you know the problem, well, that's knowing the problem is half the battle. The other half is just taking care of it, which is action. But I don't really have a catchphrase. No, and that wouldn't work. I mean, saying to the cops, no one's half the battle. I mean, it should be. If they just knew basic human rights, it would be half the win battle. But they don't. They don't care to know them. I mean, if that was my job, I could not know them. I would have to, if they didn't teach me that stuff, I'd have to go home and teach it to myself. Hey, Banana, you gonna come sing on my birthday? We're gonna do it on Saturday instead of Sunday. Hey, PDF. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're all waking up. I've yet to be asleep. Well, I fell asleep for like 10 minutes, but that was it. So, you want to come up, PDF? Anybody want to come up? Actually, what I should do is just end this and take my butt to bed. What I should do. But I will put this thing up one more time if somebody wants to join me. You took a steroid? I guess that would keep you awake. Are you having breathing issues? That's the only time I have to take those. I have to take but only a few times have I had to take them. What are they called when you can't breathe? Presidone. I've had to take those before. But I know some people they'll act crazy, but they never make me act crazy. They just help me breathe. But thank God, let me knock on some wood. I ain't had that problem in a long time. I knocked on glass. Let me find some wood. Okay, here's the wood. I knocked on the wood. From COVID? Let's see. You don't know how to do it from your iPad? That's one of them. I'm doing mine on. I find it better to panel. Well, wherever I panel from, I do know it's better if I use plug-in headphones. Bluetooth ones do not do me very well. From COVID. What was from COVID? Oh, you took a steroid. Oh, you had COVID. That's why you took the steroid. Hey, No Justice. How are you? Oh, that's what I gotta do when I get a hold of Amanda's phone, man. I gotta turn her screen to the dark thing. Like mine, I have mine set on dark, and it's easier. Last night I was trying to. I already can't hardly see anyway. And last night I was trying to see her chats. Yeah, yeah. It should. It's gonna be Saturday at about 8 o'clock. Good morning, Becky. About 8 o'clock Eastern. It's just gonna be for fun. My birthday's not till the 16th, but the stream is gonna be on that Saturday before then, before my birthday. And no, it's not gonna be a party like Becky O's. Becky O knows how to party, man. No, it's not gonna be no bit nice party like that. It ain't gonna be all that streamers and balloon popping and twerking. Can't everybody party like Becky? Yeah, I see you laughing. Don't everybody but get to party like that. I'm just playing. It looked like she had a lot of fun on her birthday and on Gotti's birthday. If you hadn't seen them, they were both live streamed. Yeah. Uh, Becky, why don't you come up on the stream, darling? I'm getting tired now. I didn't sleep all night. Me and Amanda went out last night. We didn't really get no action, but we were out for hours. And and then when I got home, I just had trouble sleeping. Well, at first I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then I've been awake ever since. You have a Kindle Fire iPad that you converted over to Android. Damn, no justice. You'd rather have an Android than iPad? I'm an iPhone girl, but I can run an Android, but I'd rather not. Look, we got some guests coming up, guys. Y'all are going to be excited. Good morning, PDF.
Good morning.
We got
How you
somebody
doing?
else too. Pretty good. And we got Miss Becky O also.
Good morning. God, he just jumped out of bed. Every time I say that, that's the only thing that gets him to get up to get ready to go outside to pee.
Yeah, you done got him
Yeah,
excited now.
I just take him for his morning walks, and that's what I do. That's the only way I can get his ass out of the bed when I say good morning.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh man, I got so drunk yesterday. I
did
did a
you?
live stream. I did, and because I didn't have no juice, so the my neighbor he gave me a Heineken, right? And I was drinking vodka, and I was chasing it with the beer, so I got drunk
Oh,
faster.
Jesus, Lord. I'd have been sick as a dog. I bet that shit was funny, though.
I'm a little hungover. I am.
Yeah, but I bet the stream was funny. Yeah, that's the one thing. Don't these people know if I ever did make a stream when I was drunk, that shit would be funny, and I damn sure would be happy to claim I was drunk. Okay? That shit would be funny. I'm a fun drunk. I hardly ever get drunk because I can't hardly handle alcohol. It makes me sick. Even if I drink the good stuff, I just can't hardly drink none of it. My stomach just don't like it. But occasionally I do have a couple drinks. But if I did ever have them and I was on stream and I was drinking, I would say so. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Why would I lie
Yeah,
about it?
no.
It's
I don't even
stupid.
know if I said it. I all I know is that why see the reason why I started a live stream was because I was talking to the neighbor upstairs. His friend had gotten arrested, and he has ADHD, and he has a what do you call it, the card, the medical card to smoke, the card. You know,
Uh,
whenever you
yes,
have to present to
yes.
get weed.
The weed
Yeah.
card, yes.
Anyway, so he got stopped. He got harassed.
Oh
He
no.
and yeah, and he got arrested for the Adderall and all this other shit. And I was like, wait a minute, if that's prescribed by the fucking doctor, the thing is he didn't have it
The
inside of
bottle.
The bottle, right. He had it inside of a Ziploc. And I said, so what? I used to travel to New York and put my Tylenol and my Advil inside there because I had so much shit in my fucking purse. I would put my like Tylenols and Advil because it was less clunky. It was too, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know,
It's more pliable when you can shove it in your purse.
but
And
they
then I
say
was
you ain't
like, that's
supposed to do that. They say you go to jail for that.
really?
Yeah, even if you got the script. I mean, I don't know about Tylenols, but half the time the police don't know what the pills are anyway. I don't know. Now, if you got a marijuana card, I guess you'd be okay with the marijuana, but the
They're
pills, yeah,
supposed to
you're
have it in
supposed to
them
keep.
little child-proof containers. How they get you with the
Yeah,
weed trick is, well, it's not child-proof. You didn't have it in the child-proof container with your
it,
name on it. You know.
Wow.
that's
Well,
crazy.
anyways,
Hey,
he got
Steve,
hemmed up for it.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
how they
told
get
him, I
you.
said,
that's a
I asked
felony.
him, yeah, I asked him,
Well,
did
no,
he record the whole interaction? He said no. I said, why? He's so scared of the fucking police. It's crazy.
most people are, Becky. Well, you
Yeah,
can't blame them either. You can't blame them, man. I
He
mean,
was so scared. And I said, but that's your right. He goes, there was like so many cops out there. I was scared. And so
what
that's
about
why
body
I started
cams?
to,
File for the body cams.
yeah, I know.
Did you
I'm
see
about to
DC
get me one
Atkinson's
of them.
body cam video he just put up? They're hours from here, right? And he's over Tallahassee. I mean,
I
that's the
seen the
capital.
Tallahassee one, yeah, where they mentioned your name.
Yeah, they look him. The sergeant shows up and said he done checked the Poor Dirt Farmers page and he's not live right now. So that just goes to show y'all, there you guys. This isn't a fun game, really. It's they're out
I
to
know.
get you. They're out to
Yeah,
It's
fucking
it's
get
true.
all of us.
it's very serious. I said
And
the other
that's right
day.
there shows you. I mean, that's
I don't.
hours away from my home, and the fucking cops are checking to see if it's me.
Yep.
Wow.
You don't
Just
see that?
like
Hey,
when
just
they.
like the cop webpage that's set up to make me look bad.
Right. Exactly.
How many y'all got that many haters out here? Think about what I have to deal with.
It's
And then these people
terrible.
want to try to talk bad about me. The fuck they think? I don't want to
Just
get started.
like when they made that video in Palm Beach. Hey, 5D Transparency. Um, and Amanda said to me,
Wow.
she said, "I think they made this in response to us." And I was like, "Nah, maybe, but
Wait a minute.
nah." But then
What
I
are you
seen
guys talking about?
that video. You seen that, and then in the description they had linked a video of me and Amanda, and it's not even an audit. It's us just walking down the street in front of a restaurant.
Trying to make us look bad. And
Yeah,
a lot of us are doing it to ourselves. I'll admit,
some people are.
I shouldn't act the way I do, but my retaliation and my justification for acting the way I act, they're killing us. And look what they're doing to the babies and getting away with it. And I can prove it
I
1,000.
know. And them school police officers, them resource officers, they're not supposed to be arresting them babies. They're supposed to be there to protect them children, but they're not. And the only one that was put there in a real emergency hauled ass, and the rest of them were arresting the children. That's not why they're supposed to be in schools.
So now, if we're going to keep the cops accountable, how can anybody justify saying you're making the auditor community look bad if you come out here and do these things that you're doing, like the one text I got? If you continue to put auditors or people that are in this community down, I said, well, if they quit doing shit and acting like the cops, I'll stop making videos about them because I've just started. If you're going to hold a cop accountable out here, y'all, but you're not going to hold the people who are out here, and I'll throw the name out there, like Florida Audits. He's the worst thing we could ever have with the name Audits.
Yeah, I know. I told him I didn't like that name when he made it.
Well, he ain't
But
no
anyway,
different than a cop. And the
oh, I
comments he
do.
left, hey, check us out now. So if we support that man, if you support
I
that
don't
man,
support him. I
I'm
try
not
to help
saying
him at
you.
first, but
If
I'm not no
people,
more.
we all did. We all welcomed him with open arms. Every one of us. I shared his videos. I'm his page. I'm sure on my community page. I'm sure I fucking
You probably
was
did, and
I
I
was
shared his
subscribed
damn
to him. But
video.
my point is, how can we hold the cops responsible if we're not going to hold ourselves responsible?
We can't, and I'm done with him anyway because he started all that
And
shit,
that's what I'm saying. And
and
let's
all
go
he
to the
ever did
point.
was use me, and he ain't the
But he's
first
just
one.
one. Hey, Amy, he's just one of many out here.
One of the
He's
many, and
one
a
of
lot of them
many.
hit me up using me, and then I'm nice enough to help people, and I'm not saying everybody ever helped use me, but quite a few times I've regretted helping a few people
And
I've
we're not
helped.
holding, hey, and we are not holding them people accountable because it makes the alleged community, network of communities, you're making us look bad. If someone tells me that again in the chat, I'm going to explode on that person.
Look,
Because wait a minute.
I'm lost. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I would like for us all of us that are really part of the community, to be united. But
No,
unfortunately, it can't always happen that way. I wish it
I
could
don't.
be.
I don't
But
want
that guy
everybody.
started that shit, and he started a bunch of shit.
Becky
And
knows what I'm talking about because Becky was left her opinion. And thank you, Becky, for leaving your opinion and standing up for what's right yesterday in an open chat. I thank you, Becky, because you're
I'm trying
exactly
to
what I
figure out
want.
because
oh, you need to
PDF.
thank me. I was the first person that stood up for you and get
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
no,
that
but
day done
you
came and
act
went.
like
Amy,
Was it a
you
V?
act
Amy,
like
no, Amy,
Can
we're
I,
2 days after that. This is yesterday. What Becky did yesterday. I appreciate. Thank you. I'm the one who stood up for you too and said, "Hey, they doxed you," and I fucking ragged them fucking long enough. You
okay.
finally took the
They
damn
took that
videos down.
down finally.
Finally,
Okay, so
but
back on the
still,
Becky O thing
but
because
the
I'm
Becky
ready.
yesterday left a comment
Okay,
yesterday,
good because
and
I
you
want
said,
all my drama to be over with anyway.
"Yeah,
So let's go
well,
on.
that'll never happen. You might as well give that thought up." But either way, Becky yesterday left a comment, and it's like holding the people accountable for our actions. And if you are held accountable and you say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But if you're held accountable and you make excuses and then you try to blame somebody else for the reason why you fucked up, you're not being held accountable. You're not accepting what you did. And you're not really saying you apologize. So you're not going to change. And that's the kind of people that need to be held accountable. The ones that won't change, they blame everybody else and they say it wasn't their fault and they
those
don't.
are narcissists.
And that's what she did.
Yep.
If that action would have never been taken because there was no reason for that action, you had no reason for your action that started the reaction that created the next action that ended in the result.
Yeah.
I can't put it no more clear. So if you're going to walk around a camera and you're going to start an action that you shouldn't start, you know what I mean? You shouldn't start that action because you're not justified. Like she wasn't. Anybody that ever held a fishing pole knows she wasn't justified in her remarks.
Mm-hmm.
Becky left a comment and she come right back and said, but I got this, making an excuse. I got
Oh, I
this
didn't even read
certain
the
type of,
comeback.
oh yeah, you know, and I hate to bring it up on Amy's channel, so I probably should just shut up. I didn't want to do that, but
Well, you
I'm just so
haven't. The
passionate.
good thing is you haven't mentioned any names, so we can
But
move right
I'm
on
just
past it.
passionate and holding each other responsible as we're holding the cops. And we're not doing that. We're not doing it. I'm doing it. No justice does it.
I think we should be, but
But
I didn't mean to say but like that.
I'm
I think
asking.
we
I'm
should
waiting.
be, and no, I'm just mad. I'm still mad about that guy, but I don't want to talk about it no more because all I did was try to help. Oh, but I did want to say yesterday when I was on in Myron's room and that guy was in there. He was on panel, and as soon as you came in there, he got his ass out of there.
I was there the whole time. You know what I mean? You see when I
Yeah.
put my eyeball in there, right?
Hey, come on now.
I'm not going to say who sent me Texas. I got a half a dozen sent to me.
I don't know how you got over there, but were you there? I happened to be in there too about that time.
Hey, when I put
And
the eyeball, the evil eyeball in there, I've been in there for a while. I don't just pop in a room and put in an eyeball. I start getting texts, right? I'm already sitting there watching on the one phone, right? And the other guy that done told me he's recording everything because they record everything out here. They're recording this right now.
no, they even
So you better watch what you're saying unless you want to get your point across. Because there's people with 100 terabyte hard drives. That's like unbelievable to me. They work in a business that's like their storage closet. They get to
and
use that
and
hard drive for whatever they
the
want.
people that don't like us, they record everything too, and they make
Yeah.
transcripts
And the cops are
immediately.
recording us, you know what I mean? My friends are recording us. It's like,
and that's why I said it's
great.
fruitless to hide. But also at the same time, you don't want yourself, put out there like that either.
I've been doxxed so many times,
Like I
my
said,
name,
it's
address.
fruitless to hide.
Yeah, I don't try to hide.
There's no use to advertise either. But that was moved, thankfully. Anyway, so
y'all remember Black Label?
Label beer?
Y'all don't remember. Black Label, no.
Is that a liquor?
Yeah, it is probably. This is a YouTube guy from long, long, long ago. And
you're not talking about Johnny Walker.
Not Johnny Walker Red either.
What about Blue? No. Okay, so you're talking about a YouTube guy. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I hate Johnny Walker.
I if you remembered Black Label, but you don't remember him, so
I don't.
But no, they come out there. They used to come out here and get people on the phone, and they would try to hide your identity for you. And I'd be like, I'm the one that got in trouble in this county and fucking, whatever. I told everybody right from the very beginning my name. I didn't never try to hide who I was out here because I had nothing to hide. I know what's going to happen before I ever, even 2 years or more ago, when I used to be a watcher. My name was Mega Violated. None of y'all are going to remember me. I've been out here for over 10 years. I got videos from 10 years ago out here. I got videos out here longer than most people have been adults out here or cop watchers.
Yeah, I was watching this guy's video. He does a different kind of videos the other day, and he was talking about
the people that remember me as Mega Violated. They remember me.
I didn't know you then.
Let's say they remember me with a little bit of fear. Let's put it that.
Okay, so I'm watching this guy the other day, a different kind of content, and the year he says he was born in. I have a daughter born the same year. That made me feel old. I was like, damn.
You damn youngins.
This guy, shit. Well, I tell you what, he looks older than my daughter. But I couldn't believe it. He was born the same year as my daughter. And this guy's like, he's a YouTube channel. It's a completely different type of channel. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube.
She don't watch my videos, though.
I do watch your videos, and I watch a lot of auditing videos, but sometimes I have to watch other stuff.
You're all over everywhere. You are all over you're all over Facebook. You're all over YouTube. You're busy. You're like the ever watching eye, Amy. I know.
I'm researching and trying to share information.
Hey, she might sound all innocent and sweet, y'all, but she's got them horns that when the camera goes off, her horns come out. So she's got her eye on you.
Well, I'll be doing a lot of research, and I try to share a lot of information.
That's what I love. That's what I love.
So that's why I be jumping back and forth from YouTube to Facebook to even Twitter. I even stick shit on Twitter, and only like 5 people follow me on Twitter. But
Becky, she's scared. She'll tell you how it is too. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I like how you share links too.
And it's funny how the guys can't take it. It's funny you come out and watch. A lot of the guys can't take it.
Why don't they like links?
Somebody, a strong, opinionated person like Becky, they get offended real easy. I love that. I like when she does that to people. I mean, I fucking love it.
She was right about that one guy, and then I seen another guy. This isn't about drama. This is just about truth.
Yeah.
I seen this
I
guy. He was
can't wait, though.
going to.
Oh, Becky heard me? I thought she was gone for a
No,
minute.
she's still here.
Oh,
You
can you
know
guys
she
hear me?
heard you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
we
you
can
now.
hear you. You better
My mic
mute
is
it if you don't want
muted.
us to. No, it
Yeah.
ain't.
You muted it. You
You
muted
better.
it.
On my screen, it shows mute. Mute.
It's
You
not muted
better
now.
try it again,
Yeah,
Becky.
hold
Don't
on.
touch it. Leave it just the
Now
way
it
it is.
says muted.
It's working.
Now we can't hear you. But you better make
Can you
sure
hear
it
me?
always.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Hit
Anyway,
it again.
we didn't hear nothing though. Thank God.
Unmute.
We didn't hear it this
Now
time.
you're unmuted. We can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Hey.
walking Gotti and it's like really loud with the cars and everything, so that's why I muted it. But on my
Okay.
screen, it's saying that I'm muted, so I don't know.
No,
Like on
you're
my
not
phone, I
muted.
can't unmute myself.
No, you're good
Okay.
right there. Stay right
Yeah,
there.
I do get mad real fast. Like, I mean, like how you say, pretty much like, no, I'm gonna stand up for whoever, or I'm gonna stand up for myself. That's just
Hey,
the
I
way,
call it
you know.
passionate. I don't call it mad. Mad is
Right.
that not in control. When you're mad, you're not in control.
Right. I
Huh?
don't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep over it. I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna put you in your fucking place. So shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
type of shit. That's that.
When your name
That's
is
Hey,
that's
hey,
where
call.
that's the mentality I have.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, call for honor. Well, I think I like to stick up for myself, but I'm also a very nice person, and it does sometimes take a lot to make me mad. But once I'm mad, I get really, really, not necessarily mad. I get passionate. And it
Yes.
takes a lot to drive me to that point because I'm not petty. So it takes, something pretty major to
Well, you
even
shouldn't say
get
you're
me.
not petty because when
I'm
you
not.
say that, you make me feel like you're calling me
No,
petty.
no, I'm not saying you're petty.
But
No, I
that's your
didn't.
words you
That's
chose made
no.
me feel that way.
I meant because it takes me so long to get mad about anything in my life. I didn't mean nothing to do with this. I just meant me as
Yeah.
a person. I mean, it takes me. I'm talking about even my husband or my mom or my sisters. Man, it might take me months or years to get upset with them. My sister, she gets upset 10 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Me, it
I
takes a
see what you're
long,
saying.
long time. Yes,
Yeah.
but
Amy, I
once.
see what you're saying.
Mhm.
But the situation sometimes like there's an avalanche of bullshit that happens, and sometimes people just you get
And
tired
once
of
it
keeping your mouth
hits,
shut.
yeah, and
You
once
know.
it hits, and that's how I am. Yes, you let it so much slide by. That's how I am. I let so much slide, and then once it hits, buddy, it hits. And a lot of times
Yeah.
people will say, "Are you mad?" And I'll say, "No, you'll know when I'm mad." And people they know when I'm mad, you'll know. I'm
If I'm
not.
mad,
None of y'all's really seen me mad. That cop see me upset. He see me passionate. That guy Florida audit see me passionate because he's starting bullshit over nothing. He's already caused me drama before. People don't even know what he's. I've been through before behind the scenes with him already. I mean, it's nothing that's that big of a deal, but to me, it's kind of a big deal. But I don't like to discuss everything online. But anyway, what I did want to say was there was this guy, and I told him that the police was going to beat him and the people that was with him before they would Antifa, and and that's what happened. This was a few weeks back. Yeah, but it was true, and it happened. And Antifa and them were throwing rocks and stuff, and these people were peaceful. Yeah, but he was also a Republican, so he's stuck in that still. He's stuck in the left right still. So I
see,
knew
that's what
that.
I like
That's
this group. In the beginning, nobody really cared about your political beliefs, and then it's got to where it's so many people.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if they see a dollar in it, but it sure looks like it to me because it seems like that's the only reason they're doing it. But
I
either
don't
way,
know.
it used to not be political as much. People weren't as divided. And
Yeah.
there wasn't, now there was a little bit more racial, but not in this group of people out here. There wasn't.
No.
We didn't care what your race was. We didn't care
We
most of us
still
weren't
don't.
political at
This
all.
guy isn't really one of us. He
And the
was just
sexual
somebody.
thing, it wasn't, this ain't a date page. You know
No,
what
it
I mean?
isn't
This
a
ain't a
date
page for
page.
people to marry and fucking get dates or
Uh,
talk sexual innuendos and snide remarks to people.
right.
You
Hey,
know, and that shit pisses me off when they do that.
I know.
You know,
Hey,
they go
Bow
straight
Hunter.
to
Hey,
some
Call for
sick shit.
Honor. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
honey.
PDF. And Bob likes Tom Petty. You know, I didn't like Tom Petty, but then after he died, I started liking him more. I
Yeah.
actually, I wish I could use this song. She's an American girl. I wish that could be my theme song, but it can't. I do have it on one of my old videos, and a long, long time ago, Press On made a video for me, and he has that little clip in there.
I
Just
have
like,
like 3 favorite songs of the year. I think I shared them with everybody, but one of my all-time favorites is "Welcome to My House." If you haven't heard this song, you
I
should go
haven't.
listen to it.
Who sings it?
New Breed. NU Breed. Welcome
Okay.
to my house. It talks about welcome to my house. I'm glad you brought your friends because they can watch it go down as what at the very beginning. And the
Okay.
video is unbelievable because it shows pretty much if you come to someone's house to rob them,
Uh-huh.
they're not going to call the cops, but you're probably never going to leave.
Right.
And it's a badass song.
That's another
And then,
thing I get tired of hearing people saying. If you need the cops, who you gonna call? No, if something happens, I wouldn't never plan on calling the police. I wouldn't plan on calling them for years, way before I ever learned my rights. I knew better to
hey,
call
if
them.
something happens, you're
I
not going to
knew
be
better.
able. You're not going to be able to call the cops till after it's
It's
over.
gonna be over with. Yes, this is
You
true.
can't call them before it happens.
And call them to come get the body.
That's it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
no justice. Yeah, you can call me anytime, blood. When I'm up. If I ain't, I'll just won't answer. Send me a text. I'll get back with you. I'll get back with everybody. But New
Hey
Breed,
Joe. Yeah,
Joe
I'm.
Black. Hey, Joe Black.
Hey Joe Black, I'm gonna look that song up. I really will. I like
That's a
that
badass song.
music
Hey,
you
I
be
got
coming
some
up
more
with.
for you.
I know you be
Amy,
send them to
I
me. I
got
like
some
them.
badass songs, you know what I mean, that are new. This is new.
I
It's just like,
know you've been sending me part of them, but not
we
all of
call
them.
it outlaw country is what I call it because it's music you'll never hear on the radio. It talks about freedom, our rights.
And
What's that
shit
one
that's
guy's name?
happening in the world today. They got
Oh,
one about all the missing kids.
yeah, what's that one? The God We Need You Now. What is his name?
I
Jennings. The
I
hell
don't
is his
know.
name?
That's your
That's a
people, but
badass song. And then I got this song with this girl singing. Man, she's got a hell of a voice. I'll have to send off. I'll share them, or I was sharing them everywhere. They're in my
um,
one, but
put
I'll
them on
send them
the
to you.
for real PDF page.
All right, I'll put them on. I'll put them on the authenticated Port Farmer Club.
Alrighty then.
You
Appreciate it.
know,
Yeah, that's
but
some
hey,
good music, and I like it. And it's
yeah, it's
real,
bad.
and it's recent,
Um,
and it's raw.
something Jennings or what's his name?
I
I'm
don't
terrible with names.
know. I just know there's several people, but they all sing about the same kind of music.
Yeah,
Okay,
outlaw.
we got a question for you. I've picked worms before. Well, the question is, have you ever been worm picking? I mean, you basically don't. Well, we used to just kind of dig them and grab
You
them.
mean you
They
take a?
usually come out in handfuls most of the time. They
Hey,
get pretty close. But I'm
you mean
sorry
by
to answer.
taking 2 nails and electric wire and plugging it in and watch them all come to the top? That kind of picking, or what kind of picking are we talking here? I'm not sure.
I don't know, Bob. What are you talking about? You talking about for fishing bait? I mean, I'm not sure what you mean
Oh,
by
you mean
worm
catching
picking.
fish with putting electricity in the water and watching them all float to the top? Is that the kind of
Where
fishing we're
are we
talking about?
getting electricity from, PDF?
You use electricity for everything, don't you?
I just always just scoop my worms out the damn dirt.
Oh, well, that's one way to do it, I guess. I was just trying to figure out what kind of way we're doing this. He's wanting to know if I've ever been worm picking. I got to figure out which kind of worm picking are we talking
Okay.
about.
Could you
Bob,
specify, please, dear friend Bob? We'd appreciate
there's a
it.
bunch of different kinds of worm picking. One of
Well,
them
I
uses
didn't know
electricity.
that.
It's just
Learn
one way.
something new every day, don't you?
You
I
can go
try to at
fishing.
least,
Hey, you can go fishing or you can go catching. It's
right?
just different how way you do it. One of them
Somebody
involves
got mad at
electricity.
me for knocking a roach off the damn water palmetto bug off the car. I didn't even kill it, but I,
You ain't
I,
said
I would have though, but I didn't want
you
to
ain't
hit
never
Amanda's
seen
car.
how they count fish. The Fish and Game Commission goes out there and they put this shit in the water and they crank it and fucking electricity shits in the water and all the fish float to the top. They count the fish. A few minutes later, they all come back to life as long as you don't hit them with too much electricity, and then they all swim off. That's one way to count fish.
Okay, are you reading the chat, or you want me to read it to you PDF?
Well, hands on your ankles and light hitting your head. No, I ain't never done that, Bob. I have to admit that's a new one on me.
Neither. I never did that either, Bob. Hey,
I've,
any
I,
fan?
I may or may not have seen someone use electricity though.
I don't drink coffee, but thank you.
On a golf courses, I think what he meant. He said go, but I think golf. Yeah, golf course.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Yeah,
Hey,
I know if you get some big old worms, you can catch some big old fish out here in the river by my house.
I remember, what was the guys that used to be on that damn reality show that lived in Louisiana? Anyway, they went and got toads up from the golf course. I remember that.
You see the guy that gets golf balls out of the golf course?
No,
He
but
swims
you
around
get a
the
lot
bottom.
of them that way.
He got a contract. They let him do it, and then he sells them.
I bet.
I'm not going to one of them golf course lakes with a damn scuba tank without a. I don't even know what the hell I'd want. You know how big them gators are in them golf courses? They're freaking huge.
But I bet the ones that down the road from me, there probably ain't no gators. They might be.
Will be if there ain't one. I'm sure.
I know they will be. There'll be one in the lake down from my house one day, probably. Hey.
Well, they travel like 20 miles looking for food.
I know. That's why
They
when
go to
people
swimming
ask me,
pools.
that's why when people ask me, they say, "Do these lakes have gators in them?" I said, "It's very possible. I doubt it, but it's very, very possible." Yes, and
If there's not one,
there will
be, or one just left.
Yeah, but hey, I live right down the road from PGA and Marisol, but I don't need no more golf balls.
Yeah.
But when I first met my husband, he did have a bunch. He did have some nice ones. We did sell part of them, and we sold some clubs. But we had some collector clubs, and we left them in the damn storage shed. They were nice. They were Justin. Oh God, I can't even think of his name.
Oh, Bobby Bowden died. I didn't see that.
Who is that?
The football coach for FSU, the Seminoles.
Oh, I know who FSU is, but I
They
didn't
had
know who he was.
named Bobby Bowden.
Oh, he was old, real old.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a good coach, I guess, back in the day. I don't follow football, but
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, Elmer Fudd.
He was only 91. I wonder if he died from the beer flu.
I'm not sure.
No, he died of pancreas cancer.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad he made it that many years. Yes, you're right, Elmer Fudd. It is.
I was just reading this off the TV, so it might not be true.
Okay, it was Duck Dynasty. Yeah, dadgummit. I'd be wanting to get him sometimes. I'm talking about you, PDF.
They all want to get me. They all out to get me. They just don't like me. They just don't like me. I don't know why. They looking for me hours from my house. Talking about we done searched the Dirt Farmers page.
Can't believe that
live.
shit.
Why? Do they think I go live all the time? Are they really that stupid? Well, they think, they had DC-ocracy hemmed up over there in Tallahassee. They trespassed him from the post office.
I know. I seen it. It's so stupid.
We might have a lawyer lined up, but guess what? Lawyers need money.
I know.
So How in the hell can we come up with? How can we get 2,000 people to give $1?
I don't know.
Well,
Josh,
that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna
it
try to get two
should
thousand
be.
people. But see, here's the reason why I only want them to give $1. Because if you got a thing where you can print it out on the paper and show, and everybody can donate anonymously, $1. And if we could come up with 2,000 $1 donations, right? Now, if you want to give more, go ahead. That'll even show more how powerful the
Okay, tell
people
me,
are.
what are we going to do? We're going to hire Amanda's lawyer?
I don't know. I'm not saying any lawyer name because I don't know any, but all I know is we need about $2,000. The facts that I know, because I didn't get all the information, haven't asked yet. I just know a
Okay,
little
that's
bit.
fine.
And
That's fine.
there is a page set up right now for DC Accuracy. But what I'm trying to say is there's only $1 involved for each person. If we can do this, and then we
I'll
can
give
show that 2,000 people, like I said, or more if you can afford it. I mean, if whatever's in my PayPal account at that time when I decide to go out there and dump it on there, and if I can get some on there, I don't think there is right now, but and my job ain't come through, but I will come up with something. But could you imagine if 2,000 people donated $1, all anonymously? You take a printout of that PayPal page that shows that 2,000 people donated at least $1 or more, and then you hand that to the attorney to show the attorney where they can say, "Look, I got 2,000 people standing behind me."
I
You know
like
what I mean?
it. Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. If everybody donated $1, every time someone got hemmed up, they couldn't stop us. They couldn't stop us. And it only costs everybody $1. Now, how many bucks a month? You get to pick who you want to donate to, but how much is it going to cost you a month to donate
even I
$1?
can do that, and I don't
You
usually
see what I'm
donate
saying?
money
And then
because
you
I don't have
people
money
that
to.
have
But I can do
people that have
$1.
thousands and thousands of subscribers. If just half of their subscribers donated $1, 4 times a week, could you imagine the power behind that?
That would
And
be
you're not a
awesome.
group. It's like a vote. It's like a vote.
That's why I said the other day, if you had resources, hey, listen, we
You
get some
don't
people.
need resources, though.
Okay, will you
All
be
we need is
quiet?
$1.
Okay, that's resources. Still, it might be $1. It's still fucking resources. Hey, listen, JKMA's in here, X is in here.
I know.
Anything's in here.
I send JKMA links all the time. Sometimes
Yes, she sends me links too. We need to get her to start posting her shit. She be recording.
Well, I'm usually in Facebook jail, so it's either me or Linda sending it to her. One of us. I'll be like, send that to everybody, said Linda, or I'll say, here, let me send that. But I send her links too, and I send a lot of people links. They probably got me
She
blocked.
sends me links too. No,
I know.
she
I
likes
watch
links.
all the ones JK
She
sends.
likes
JK
links.
sends.
She likes links.
They're
Hey, Golden
big,
State
but
fan.
it's good links too, though. It's like
I
that's a good one.
know. Hey, and she does send good links. And you guys are all welcome to go to
Hey,
the real PDF page or the real American Amy Facebook page and share links.
well, mine's a club.
Yours is
It's like
club.
Benefit.
Mine's a page.
Club. Yeah.
And there's
That
only
other
one of
thing,
mine, I
hey,
think.
that organization that's run by the police.
With an S, not a Z.
Yeah, it's a political organization that's set up to attack me, and that's all that page is for, is to attack me. And there's thousands and thousands of people that report my videos, and people that come out here and want to try to put me down over that page. And
but the good thing is, the real page and my page, and you can put links on. I sure don't care. Not on my page. Yeah,
hey, everybody's on. There's a whole shitload of us on my Poor Dirt Farmer Club.
I know that. I go there. That's the only reason I go on Facebook is to share links. Usually, once in a while, I'll put something on my personal page, but I usually go there to share links.
Hey, even Rogue Nation and all them are part of our Facebook club on Poor Dirt Farmer Club on Facebook. You think
I thought it was a group.
It's a club.
It's a club.
You have to be accepted in as a member. I got it open. You had to accept people in.
I know. I've had to accept people before. I usually don't, though. I usually leave that up to you.
No, I accept them. I don't care. If they talk shit, I'll boot them out.
Yeah, but you know me and my paranoid self.
Well,
I be
most of the time we know
I be
everybody.
scared. I know, but sometimes they have different names on Facebook than they do on YouTube.
One guy's a cop that said that the cop that that's on he joined my club. DC Accuracy tells me, "Do you know that one cop you videoed down there? He's a member of your Port Earth Farmer Club. Do you know that, right?" I said, "No, I
Okay.
didn't." So I went
Hold
in
on
there.
one second.
I
Uh,
welcome to the club.
any fan, I'm sorry about your loss. I'm sorry, I didn't know about that. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Okay, and let's see. And NL, you're doing okay?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, and
Oh, okay.
Becky's back from doing a
I'm
walk. And yes, yeah, you're back from your walk with Gotti, right?
Yeah, it's too loud. It was too loud. The train and the freaking buses and
That's cool.
trucks.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get an East
Yes.
fan to come up and put some puppets on for us.
Well,
Huh?
I think he's in mourning right now. I would enjoy that, but
Oh,
he's in
you?
mourning.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't see that. I
Yes.
didn't see the chat. I just heard
I
you
mean,
say
he's.
NE fan or something.
Yeah. I mean, he's. I mean, some people, comedy can help them grieve, but
Oh no, I didn't know
some
anything
people
about the
can't.
moment.
Yeah, he's in mourning right now. So,
Oh, I didn't
but
know. I just heard
maybe
you
some
were
other
breaking up.
time.
I barely
It's
heard you.
okay. It's okay. Maybe maybe on the birthday stream he'll flex on some puppets. That'll be next weekend. Maybe he'll be feeling more like it then. Yeah,
Yeah, my
we'll see.
prayers. I feel bad.
Well, I got a
Thank you for
video of
that.
him having fun. I mean, we you can go listen to him having fun on the video I have up with any fan.
Okay.
He likes to have fun at other people's expense. He likes to have fun at other people's expense, so to speak. But I apologize. I didn't know you were mourning. I'll let you slide.
It's been nice chatting. Oh.
Sound like you going to sleep, so I'm gonna head out and go call
No,
some
I
shit.
was just yawning. I wasn't going to sleep.
No, it sounds like you're about to pass out on me.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you got, a microphone?
Hey, listen, Peter. He
Huh.
says it was his great uncle. I mean, it was his uncle. His uncle was a great man. It was a great service, but he's in his car on the way back, and he'll do pay up his later. All right, I mean, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, well, in the meanwhile, if you want to watch him laugh at me, you can go to my video on my channel and watch him say, "Oh, this is so much fun putting Poor Dirt Farmer down. I should get my puppets out." That's what he said about putting me down. Didn't you, any fan? Didn't you have so much fun knowing that you were just going to take the great Poor Dirt Farmer down? You had so much fun. Let's get high, Joe. Yeah. Hey, Myron, where are you at, Myron?
Okay.
This is so much fun. Yeah, the NE fan, your true colors showed through rightly, NE fan. You showed your fucking true colors, big boy. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I got to say.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought any fan's always been respectful and nice.
Yeah, but see, if you go listen to the video that he was out there that's gone that we have copied of, he's out there laughing his ass off. He had so much fun. He's like, this is so much fun. Watch the video. Listen to any fan laugh at me, trying to put me down, trying to destroy me. Fuck you, any fan. Fuck you. Forever, big boy.
So we watched the video clips up there, and the best thing
So
to
that's
do
your
is
true
to watch
colors,
the
though.
clip.
See, that's what I'm saying. People are not holding each other accountable, but they sure like to watch people get destroyed. They jump on the bandwagon every fucking time without any research or any information. And E-Fan is a prime example of that, y'all. He's quick on the draw. So his true colors came out. He looks to me exactly like what I stand against. The cops, the system, the corruption that's going on. People that stand against people and don't even research what they're doing, then come to find out they're 100% wrong 10 minutes later because they were too dumb to navigate their way through Facebook. But either way, any fan had a great time. You should hear the pleasure in his voice.
Well, that's why
he fucking ain't laughed that hard in 10 years.
That's
Fuck him.
Beauty of video is that we can watch it and then judge it.
But
That's why I
the
love
purity of
videos.
it is, the purity of it is, no one will hold these people responsible, but you want to hold a cop responsible, but you won't hold yourselves responsible out here. That's the pure fucking of it. And you'll sit there and say, well, I just don't want the drama. Fuck that. Then don't fucking come out here saying you expect the cops to fucking control themselves if you're not holding the people that are in chat responsible. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm holding him, I'm redressing him and protesting his action, and he fucking should own it.
Why?
But nobody will hold him responsible because they all worry about a fucking click and a view.
Why is it that you have to do it here? And the thing with him is,
okay, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause drama on your page.
Listen, let
Amy.
me say something. The thing about
it's okay for my page, though. I know.
You're not listening. Let me finish.
Okay, I'll listen.
The thing
Go ahead.
with NE is, he said the other day that he doesn't particularly like you, so I thought you and him had something. Now he didn't say he disliked you. He said he didn't vibe well with you, and I thought maybe you felt the same way about him. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know how everybody knows everybody. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been cool and respectful to me, you know, and to other
But
people.
he said that him and
so now, what I'm thinking is, by both of the statements, the thought that comes into my mind saying, well, the cop didn't fuck with me, so. And that's what both y'all said. It's okay to fuck with poor dirt farmer, but he's always respected me, so. That's the same words I'm hearing now. How do I not hear that? How do I not hear what both of y'all just said? Well, he's always been respectful to me, so he's cool with me. Well, the cops never fucked with me, so they're cool with me. And then I go on to, well, it's okay to have drama on your page, poor dirt farmer, but not mine. And well, he never fucked with me, so if he fucks with you, poor dirt farmer, it's okay because he never fucked with me. That's what I'm hearing. Now, how am I wrong?
Because
I didn't say it, and I never brought drama to the page.
No, listen, can I,
Yeah,
Amy?
hold on. Go ahead.
And that's a question. That's not an accusation. That's a question. That's just, you know what I mean? That's not an accusation. I'm not trying to say y'all are bad for doing what you're doing, but that's in general. That's what goes on out here. That's what goes. That's the same way with
you're not lying.
And I don't understand why we're not holding each other accountable.
I do that. But
you
I
do,
didn't
Becky.
see that.
I thank you so much because you did yesterday. And that's a rare thing to see someone with your caliber and your respect out here to stand up for what you think is wrong. I appreciate that 100 times. You don't even know. My heart melted. I said, thank you, Becky. And then I seen her come back and make an excuse for what she did by the results of what happened from the actions that she caused. Nobody held her responsible. You did. And I think
that's what she is. She's aging and she's a troll.
So now, why are you messing with her?
I have no respect for her.
But I'm causing drama? No, I'm holding people accountable for their actions. If that's drama, then what you're doing when you film a cop, you're causing drama.
Yeah,
take your fucking camera
you talk about drama. You what? So I don't understand. So everybody that doesn't get along with somebody that's a friend of mine that has nothing to do
what do
with
you
what
mean
happened
don't
the
get
other
along?
day.
What do you mean don't get along?
He told
Amy,
me that he already didn't care for you way before this shit. So I don't
that's his problem, not mine.
And what does that have to do? And it's not mine. Why is it mine? That's between you and him. It has nothing to do with the shit the other day. When the shit happened the other day, when people said something wrong about you, I took up for you first and foremost. And I don't know what else I can do. I really don't.
I'm asking a question is all.
I don't know. Okay, ask again.
The question. You didn't even hear the question, did you? Your mind got to where it was like you were upset because I
probably didn't.
And I know that. And that's my point. Here's my question.
I feel like my whole world's like falling apart because
it is, Amy.
Like I did the right thing.
Your whole world is falling apart.
And the one person
out of
that
control.
don't appreciate it is the one person that should.
I don't know what you want on your page. I guess you need to let me know how you want your page to be run.
I
I
would
come out of
like
your live.
for,
We
uh,
talk about
I'll,
whatever. I don't know.
I'll
What are we
tell you
supposed to
real
talk about
quick.
here?
I can
What's
tell
accepted?
everybody. You can tell. I believe in free speech here. I ask that if they don't particularly care for somebody, I ask that they not bring it up in my chat or in my panel. Now, if that person has really done something wrong to you, like call the police on you, or if they've like done something nasty to a kid or something, that's different. But just because you and Joe Blow aren't the best of buddies, I don't think that has anything to do with me. Why do I
So
have to choose
don't
between the two
hold,
of
hey
you?
y'all,
Yeah,
don't
okay.
hold anybody accountable in Amy's room if you don't like them. Don't hold them accountable. You can hold the cops accountable, but we can't hold each other accountable in here unless
See,
they crossed a
if
certain line, which you just
if they
drew.
did it in here, if they were rude to you in here, but if it has something to do with that bullshit the other day, I would say I would feel differently. But Ne said really didn't particularly care for you before that, so I
I
don't see
never
what
said
that
that
has to
about
do with.
him though. So
But that's
he's allowed
between
to
you
say
and
that. I
him.
see how this is
He's
going.
allowed
I
to
know
say
it
whatever the
already.
fuck he wants.
I've been here
That
10 years. Remember
he
that.
he should he. Am I lying? Ne, did you say that? I mean, it's true. I mean, I'm just telling the truth. So if I don't know why he feels that way, he just said so. That's something I think you two should discuss somewhere else.
Okay,
I
well, I will
really
never
do.
discuss anything like that in here because you're not allowed to redress your own people. We can redress
Hey,
cops.
Langley,
We can redress people that
you
rape babies,
can.
and we
That's
can
why you
redress,
have a room,
but
and that's
only
why
if
you
it
have a
happens here.
platform.
I understand that now, Amy. I didn't know your rules.
Okay, well now you do. It's not even
Okay.
rules. I just ask. I like to have a drama-free place. Oh, so now I guess he's mad. You see, that's why panels never work. That's why people ask for panel, and then they cause nothing but drama. And I should have fucking knew better. And I'm never gonna live this down because I stood up for somebody. Now I'm paying for it over and over by the one
I don't even.
person that I stood up for, which is PDF. I don't get it. What did I do wrong? I don't get it.
I would. I like to know what the issue is with any fan and PDF. I have no idea. That wasn't even explained on the panel.
I don't know. I don't
What's
know
the end?
why.
Like,
I don't
why don't they
know.
like each other? What happened? How was he
I
disrespected?
don't think they
Was it on a
dislike
video?
each
Was it on a live stream?
other.
Like, what happened?
I
I have
don't
no
think
idea
it's
what.
like it. And he didn't say like he hated him or anything. He just said that he wasn't like a huge fan of him or not. I mean, it
Who's
wasn't.
PDF?
But the shit that happened the other day was some drama that I thought was over. I don't know why it can't be over.
What happened? Can somebody tell me? What's the issue? Like, what happened with PDF and New Fan?
We
I mean,
should hold
anything.
each other accountable, PDF, and I stood up for you, and I and 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 it seems like I keep getting punished for it by you,
Well, I
PDF.
love PDF. I love
I
everybody.
love
I
them
love
too.
you.
I love
I
PDF
don't.
like a brother.
I don't
I
know what the fuck is going on with the
I
AnyFan and PDF. Somebody please tell me though. I just want to know what happened.
okay. You know what happened the other day with all that shit with Florida audits, don't you? See why? I mean,
No,
I don't.
I don't know.
This is
I
all
watch a lot of
drama.
videos, but
I
I
know.
didn't watch that one.
See, and this is not what I want. I mean, I'll tell you, but in the future, I don't know why I'm wrong for not wanting this in my life and in my channel, for not wanting
All
drama.
right.
No, I'll tell you, but and I'll tell everybody that wants to hear it one more time. There's a new auditor named Florida Audits. A guy I tried to help. I made some videos. I mean, like I tried to put some clips together for him. He's done some audits. I've shared them. And the other day he was in my live stream. I was fixing to go back to sleep. A lot of people were in the room. I introduced him to everybody. And I said, as a joke, because I was just joking around, I said, now you don't want to meet PDF if you got any nasty charges, because he'll find out. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of charges.
Yeah.
But I was just joking. I don't think the man has that kind of charges. I hope to God he don't. But it wouldn't be the first time I've been fooled by one, because that Perma Basin guy, he tried to use me to be his best buddy and get me to share his videos. And damn, if he didn't wind up being one, you know what I'm saying? Every time I try to help somebody, all it does is hurt me, you know? But
Hmm.
yet I still keep trying to help people, you know?
Right.
And I'm about ready to have a meltdown, and I keep trying to avoid it happening online. You know, I don't want it to happen online. I want to, you know, try to, you know, I don't know what people want. They want you to be professional one minute, they want to know you the next minute. The next minute they don't want to know you. The next minute they want you to be perfect. I don't know no more what's, you know. Oh, I can be as me, you know, and I've told everybody that from the beginning. When I started this channel, I told everybody I can only be me and I can only try my best.
Right.
And
So
so what happened? This guy, okay, he gets on the other day. I'm tired. I introduced him to everybody. I'm joking. I say that. I go to bed. He had met Dirty Michael there too, because he was on my panel that morning too. And he wanted one of Dirty Mike's, this guy, and he went and looked. Instead of just taking my joke and thinking nothing of it, I'm still kind of thinking suspicious. He goes and looks PDF up, like, if you know, and then if you, and then he goes to Mike's channel that night and says, "What do you think about somebody with a blue line flag? Because the auditor has a blue line flag." And then he's like, "Well, I would think it's wrong." And and Mike lives in Canada too. Nothing wrong with living in Canada, because they have blue line flags there too, which they did just get outlawed. Not outlawed, but that's another story for another day. One day we'll get back to talking about real topics like that. But anyway, so um, so you know, that made me really mad, and they started looking at the page, and the page is not the real Poor Dirt Farmer page. It's a fake page, probably made to make Poor Dirt Farmer look bad.
hmm
Okay, and it says political organization on it, and it's spelled with an S, not a Z. And anyway, so they busted it all out online, and then my name gets exposed on there because I had accidentally liked the page a long time ago, thinking it was the real Poor Dirt Farmer page, but it's not. Okay, but
hmm
I unliked it after that, and Mike did take that video down. Okay, anyway, so I don't know. Everything just blew up. But this guy Florida Audits is the one that started all this shit, and he started all this crap. And then I'm not saying everybody else was innocent. And then PDF came on there, and then Mike asked him, like, is this true? And PDF got mad and said, fuck you, Mike. And I got mad. I get mad at this Florida Audits guy. And I got mad that anybody would even question PDF like that, because I was trying to explain to Mike. That's like asking me if my name's Amy. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So
So
I stood
okay.
up for PDF, because I wouldn't stand up for just anybody in this community, because I done learned the hard way that this community, and you know this too, Beckio, it's not always cracked up to be sometimes, okay? And all these
It's okay,
people that
honey.
everybody believes in, and all these people, you know, and I know,
I know,
okay?
I know, I know. Trust me,
We
I know.
know,
But
we know, okay? And I don't want this to happen here, you
honey, don't
know?
cry, please.
I don't want this to happen here. But the real people know. And PDF is one of the real ones. And that's why he, you know, I stood up for him like I would the First Amendment of the United States of America. You
Yes.
know? And I don't just believe in anybody like that. Not anymore. Maybe at one
Right.
time there were some people here in this community I did believe in that way.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few left. And there's only a
Oh
few
yeah,
I
I
would
know.
stand up
I
like
did
that
do it.
for and blindly like that, but with PDF is not even blindly. I've met him in person. I know him. I think of him like a brother, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But and hurt. How many times have I been hurt? How many times have you been hurt in this community? People don't know.
Right. It's
People
true.
just don't know, and
They
they
don't.
don't know, and how strong we have to be, and we're girls, and I hate to pull the girl card, but we already have to go through our own trolls, our own being picked apart for everything we say, everything we look like, and they can put me on masshole if they want to, or whoever, anybody that and gets enjoyment out of shit like this, go ahead. Videotape me, replay this shit over and over, and if this makes you happy or if this brings you money, then you're going to bust hell wide open, okay? Because this
Mm-hmm.
isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't how human beings are supposed to act.
You're right. It's true.
And I give so much of myself, and I know a lot of people do, because we want a better world. We want a better life for our kids and our grandchildren. And damn it, why do I have to sit here and fight with the people that are supposed to be helping me do it?
I know. And the thing is, it's like there's a lot of bias too in the community. Like, for instance, if an auditor doesn't get along with somebody else, they like get mad because you're not mad like them with that
Right, so
person.
I'm
And it's
supposed
like
to hate them all.
we shouldn't be crossing bowls like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, just like that independent journalist, I'm the type of person like, if they don't, for instance, because you don't like them doesn't mean I don't have to like them either, because they didn't personally affect me in any way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Had they
Yes.
done that, it'd be a different story. But if I ever
That's
know about a
right.
situation, I'm gonna question it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going
Right.
on between you and so and so, or something
Right.
like that.
And
If
I'm
it's
not gonna
if
do
it's
it online like
right,
this guy did with somebody that doesn't even hardly know us. He could have asked me, don't you think that guy knew how to get a hold of me when he was trying to get me to share his videos, when he was trying to get me to record with him, when he was
that,
freaking me out because I didn't know who the hell he was. He didn't have a YouTube channel. He just had a Facebook page talking about I'll see you on March 17th. That shit, that's weird to me. He didn't see me on that day because I don't meet up with people I don't know. Damn, I already meet up with strangers, but at least I've seen them on video.
yeah.
Hey,
So
Cranky Frankie, I was just warning about you the other day. We're gonna do the birthday stream Saturday.
so
Anyway,
let me ask you a
go
question.
ahead.
Is
Mhm.
any fan that's Florida audits?
No, no. And he fans been around for a while. He made a lot of streams and stuff. I've
Okay,
never
so
had a
you
problem with him. You never had a problem with him. I don't know why. I don't think he dislikes PDF. He just that shit happened the other day, and he said that he didn't really care, especially for PDF, but he didn't like hate him or nothing. That's what he said the other day. That's the way I understood it. I don't know. That's just the truth. He said it. It's all there, just like all the shit. Just like my name was up there for 3 or 4 days. It's up there. It's not like
but
I'm
your
lying. I
story,
don't lie. I'm just,
no,
it's
yeah.
the truth.
So what you told me just now with Dirty Mike and you saying something as a joke and then them pulling the wrong page up
That
on
was a
PDF.
Florida audits. Yeah, he started that shit.
Yeah.
He
What
brought
does
it
that
to
have to do with
Mike's
any fan
page
though?
because NA is always in there. NE is always in Mike's room. And Myron's always in there, which Myron, thank God, has stayed out of this so far. I hope he's still out of it. I hope I'm still allowed to be friends with him. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. And then I don't know if part of these people my enemies and I just don't get it. I'm
Can
starting
I
to
ask you
think
a
I'm
question?
crazy as shit. I'm starting to think, you know, I'm I'm starting to think I
No.
don't know. And it's getting nuts and it shouldn't be this way. Damn
Yeah.
it, man.
Okay. So I have a question. Is Dirty Mike, is he an auditor?
No, no, he's not. He's a guy that lives in Canada. He runs a panel uh,
Okay.
that I sometimes go to. I mean, a lot of people go there. It's not a very serious panel. I mean, some 1A people go there, some non 1A people go there.
Okay.
It's not as chill and relaxing as, like Karen and them stream. I like to go to Karen and Spirit stream. That's where I can go and relax.
Yeah, I think she needs to put a stream up this morning for and we
I
can
even
we
been
can probably.
asleep all night. I
I
went out
know.
last
And
night looking for cops. Can't even find any hardly. But we went
oh,
looking for them
honey.
for hours, and then people accusing me of being drunk. I'm getting so sick of that shit too. I can't help how my voice sounds.
Who's accusing you of being drunk?
It was people in Amanda's stream. It happens a lot. A lot of times
Really?
people, yeah, a lot of
I
times
was
people said
sleeping.
me. And if I
I was
was
drunk.
drinking, I would tell them I wouldn't be ashamed to have a drink. Not, well, I wouldn't be drinking and driving, but if I wanted to have a drink or two and then get on stream, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You
But
know
I don't
something?
like being accused of being drunk when I haven't even had a drink. The last drink I had was at my mama's birthday in November. I had a margarita, one with milkshake.
You
It
know
had a little bit
what?
of milkshake in it, and it was
Who?
good.
You know what? Fuck the trolls, man. Listen,
It's not just
when I don't,
trolls, though, man.
you know how
I
many
mean, it's
times,
mainly trolls.
listen, you know how many times I got trolled because they call me alcoholic? And so be it. I'm grown. I was working two
Yeah.
jobs. I came home and I drank. And you know something? I did a video. This is for you, motherfucking trolls. And I had a bottle of vodka and I poured my shit in there. And I had a nice big handsome cup and I put my Sprite in there. Fuck them all because you know something? They can sit behind the keyboard and they're probably in the closet alcoholics and don't even admit to their own fucking shits. And to me, if you're a grown ass person, who the fuck are they to tell you what the fuck to do? Who
um,
are they? If you want to
Nobody.
drink, fucking
No.
drink. And I said in my video, I said, if I want to drink a bottle of vodka, if I want to drink a 24 pack and drink vodka, I do what the fuck I want to do because I can. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and if I
So,
was if I was drinking, I would have no problem saying so. But I
mhm.
don't like being accused of drinking or being drunk when I
Yeah, me
haven't had a
either.
drink in many, many months. And even then, I only had one. I've never had a problem with alcohol. But I want to say hello to some people. Langley's in
Okay.
here. Well, I call her Lan because I've always messed her name up. And Lulu's in here. And PDF's in here still. And every camera counts. And News Now South Florida, who I did my first.
Hi, everyone. Amy, I wish I was there to give you a hug, man. I fucking hate to see you emotional. You making me emotional. Fuck.
This is what happens. This is what I've been trying to avoid. This is the first time this has happened, but I knew what was coming. It might as well happen here because this is where I spend most of my life. So it might as well happen here.
I mean, I wish I was there to hold you, man. This is some bullshit. Like, I don't like to see
It's
you breaking
okay.
down like this. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
don't like it
you're
either. It's embarrassing. And now everybody can
this
make
is
fun of me and
it's
say I'm triggered. They already say I'm too emotional. But I don't care what people say.
you're fucking
I
human.
stand on
And
my own merit, and that's what I thought other people did. I thought I could. That's what I always told Amanda. I can work with whoever I want to because I stand on my own merit. I've told you that
mhm,
before, haven't I?
yeah. Sorry, I had to spit.
When News Now Patrick came here and an extra good citizen, they were both down in the dumps. Nobody wanted to mess with them. But me and you, we sure went out
Yeah.
and worked with them. But they never
Hmm.
even, I don't know about you, but my footage was never posted. And Patrick's mad at me now because I questioned him one time.
I
But I
posted my
stuck
videos
by,
with them.
no, they didn't post with ours. They didn't post with me the footage with me, but it was dark here, and I think that's why. I don't think it was
Yeah.
done on purpose, and not by John at least. And I hate all the drama they're going through too. I hate all that shit. I just, I
Hmm.
know the whole world can't be puppies and rainbows, but I wish, at least in this community, especially when we already have to deal with regular trolls, and then we already have a whole community of trolls we have to deal with. Plus, we're dealing with the police, and like PDF says, this ain't no game. This is some real shit. And I think,
Yeah.
like I
I
said the other
mean,
day, people that's held camera up before, I believe, don't even know what they're dealing with till they're went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I got heavily criticized for even going out and doing a cop watch or whatever with them. I got heavily criticized for that shit because they were like, oh, and I looked at it like this. This is a fucking movement. Like they should just appreciate the fact that they're out there, holding a camera up or
Right.
whatever. But the
And why
situation
did
with Patrick, it seems like it's getting, how you say, it's getting entangled with a bunch of other shit. It's like I
right?
I don't
The,
even know half of it. I know like
right.
it's and bits and pieces
The
of it, and I'd
reason,
rather keep it that way. You know what
right?
I'm saying?
And the
But
reason I brought that up, Becky, wasn't because I wanted to talk about drama. It was because at that time, both of them were looking worse in the community than, you know what I'm saying. We were small. We didn't look bad, but we were just really small, and we still are. But what I'm
mhm,
saying is, I didn't care. Like you said, you didn't care. And then
I
they
didn't.
did come up after that. Look how big John's channel is, and he's always been nothing but nice to
John
me.
is a sweetheart. I
Yes,
love that
but
guy. I love that man. Patrick was
Patrick,
nice with me too. You know what I'm saying? They
he
both are
used to
cool
be
ass
nice to
cats.
me. He used to be, I used to consider him a friend. But he's always been childish and immature. But he was one thing about it. He
He's
did
a
a lot of
kid.
audits.
He's
He's
only a
a
kid. He's
child. I
20.
know.
He's
He's 22
My
years
kids are in
old.
their 30s. He's like what,
He's a
21 or
child.
22?
He's 22. He's a baby. But
He's a baby.
yes. The only reason I was bringing that up though was to say that I told you then. I don't care if other people don't like them right now. We stand on our own merit, and if I
That's
want to
it,
work with
man.
them, I'll work with them. And I
That's it.
did.
I don't care what record they had in the past or what they've done in their past. People, nobody's fucking perfect. Nobody. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's one common ground, and that is holding the police accountable, transparency and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what matters. You're holding up a camera and you're creating content for the right cause. And if I want to be involved in that activity, I'm gonna partake in it only because I'm fighting for the same fucking right. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not out there like you guys, but I'm in
It
behind the
doesn't
scenes
matter, Becky.
supporting
You've
y'all.
been doing this for years. I was doing it for years before I ever held a camera up, okay? The people that mod, the people that support, there's work behind that too. We all know that. Even
And
people that
everybody has it.
audit, they still do. If they're about anything, if they're activists, they do behind the scene work. They do it all. You don't stop being a subscriber and a moderator. You just do it on top of the other shit. You know that.
Yep. And the thing is like
I
I
know
just
they shouldn't have done that, PDF. I'm not saying Patrick's perfect. Patrick's fucking mad at me. He don't even talk to me. Okay? What I'm saying
what?
was at that time, Patrick, he's done had about 10 comebacks. John was probably had about 2,000 subs at that time. What I'm saying was, and they were going through some drama. But what I'm saying is I didn't care because I wanted to work with them. And so I went out and worked with them because I feel like I should stand on my own good reputation and on my own merit. You know, I and
Mhm.
it ain't like they were out there. I could see if I was running out there with somebody like Perma Basin or something, that's a little different. And this was a long time ago, but it doesn't matter. I feel like I
Yeah, I know.
stand
It was like 2 years
almost,
ago.
yeah, I know. I feel like, I feel like I'm an honest person. I try to be a good person. And I think that I you know, I'm just trying to do something right. I'm trying to do my best. I'm not that great at what I do. I try my best.
Amy, listen, you are an awesome, awesome person, friend, individual. I love you to death. Since I met you,
I
you've been
love
a
you
dime
too,
with
Becky.
me. You know, you like, on some real shit. And if in real life, like I said, I'm very passionate about people, disrespecting people that I love, and for real life, if that ever happened, I'm gonna hold you down.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
And if
I
somebody
have your
really
fucking
did
back,
something to one of my friends, and I'm really, and like, uh, but I thought, I, I just, and if there's any more drama, I just wish people would take it somewhere else. I know there's gonna be drama sometimes. I just really try to have it not here. I just really don't like that, and I just don't see what's wrong with asking people to take it elsewhere. And I'm sorry I ever met that guy, the Florida audits. People come to me all the time. People hit me up all the time. I don't know who half these people are, and I still sit there and try to help them,
Yeah, I know. And you know what? At least it's recognized. At least you know what you did to try to, give somebody a jump start in this community. So if they take it another direction, that's not your fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? That's nobody's fault.
No.
They have to be held accountable for their own actions. We're not responsible for anybody else,
Okay,
but
PDF.
I love PDF to death.
I
I
do
mean,
too.
he was a great supporter of mine when I was homeless. Like he stood up for me, and there's many others out there. And you was one of them too,
I know.
And I got trolled big time. I went through the most worst emotional fucking battle
I know.
and
You're already
and
homeless.
financial battle, everything. And guess
then,
what? I'm still fucking here.
yep.
I had to
And
poke my chest out, and I had to tell, like, they all thought they were gonna take down my channel. They thought that they're gonna see me still scraping shit off the ground. They thought that I was gonna never rise from that occasion. But I showed the community, I proved to myself and to Gotti and to everything around me that I was gonna rise above the fucking bullshit, and I did. And I did. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the jump start, like
you
listen,
would.
I hate to bring this up again, but I'm proud of this moment because I got my own apartment now. I still got my son Gotti. You feel me? When I was on the streets in Florida, they kicked me while I was still fucking down. But when Jeff and he did that when he got me off the streets where Iona State came to pick me up, that
Yes.
was a jump start. That was a jump start for me to get my shit together, but it was impossible because I had nowhere to go still. You know what I'm saying? But I made it fucking happen through perseverance, through prayer, through my own personal strength and my strong will.
Yes.
I made it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the beauty of you, and it's the beauty of this community. That there was even though I know you were being trolled like crazy at that time, the beauty
oh man,
of
I'm
all
still
the
getting trolled.
I know, but the beauty of how we all that night, you didn't call us. We started begging for your number. We started saying, "Who has Becky's number? Let's send her some money."
Yep.
And that's this community. There's good here, and that's why I'm not going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna run me away from here. I didn't put too much of my life in this shit, but I just want it to be peaceful. I want us to be united. I want us to remember who our real enemies are. And I'm sorry that I tried to help that guy. I'm going to be more selective in the future. I had already promised myself that. I've shared videos for a couple of people in the past, and and it turned out fine, just fine. But
hey, Amy, listen. The thing is, we live and learn.
Right.
Don't be sorry about shit because you was not expecting that kind of reaction or what do you call it, situation to happen. It's not your fault, and I want you to stop blaming yourself because there's a lot of shit in my life I've done very well. I mean, good for people. Even when I was homeless. Even when I was homeless,
I know
I still help people. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't turn around and say I regret it.
No, and I was, I talked to you almost every day when you were homeless. I don't regret helping that guy. What I do want, like you said, I have learned a lesson though that I will be more cautious about who I do help, and I will recommend to other people that they be cautious too. And I hate to say that, it sounds ugly
because we're a community
No, it's the
that does
truth.
nothing but help each other. But guess
It's the
what?
truth.
It's caused me problems a lot of times, and this time it's caused me some big ones, you know.
Well, you know something?
But I'm gonna
You
get
can
past it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move
you
past it.
overcome all this. You'll overcome all this fucking trolling shit and all that crap.
Oh yes,
You're
I
gonna
will.
overcome this, and you're gonna move on from all that bullshit. You know, because at the end of the day, you did something right. You did something righteous, and you did something good. You try to help somebody out. If they twist it and turned it into something else, and they created their own fucking
Right.
mess, then fuck them. Let them deal. Let them ponder in that shit. You good. Just
Right.
once
I
again,
sleep.
just
I didn't sleep well last night, but I usually sleep good at night. And I bet you when I go lay down today, I'm going to sleep well too. Because I'm not perfect, nobody is, but I do always try my best. And that's all I ever promised to try to do with this channel and with the life itself and with my activism, with everything. I will
that's
always
right.
try my best. And
That's
that's what
right.
everybody
Focus on
should
you.
do.
Yep.
Hey, Ross.
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody. I
yeah,
can't see the chat.
yeah, and
I'm
Leslie's in
having
here.
technical difficulties on this fucking phone. Oh my
Leslie,
god.
sweetheart, you're gonna respect me for this. I really don't want to recap it again, honey. I promise if it's on this stream, and it's been going on for days, and I've already broke down in tears, and I just want it to be over with. And I know you love me, Leslie, and you love me enough that you can go back and listen to it later. Hey, A91 News. Hey, all around pig ass is sport. Any fear? What did he say? It's weird to think that's laughing like that. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Miranda Raw News. That's A Miranda. Yeah, thank you, Leslie. Any other time, Leslie, for you, darling, I would repeat it. When we were talking about there's just certain people that I think the world of, Becky.
Mhm.
Leslie's, I think the world of Leslie, but I just don't want to repeat this stuff again. But it's there. She can go back
Mhm.
and listen to it. And I'm
Mhm.
probably should end this. And I'm sorry for crying, guys. But you know what? I knew this was coming. I know myself. My anxiety is real bad. And I've been telling my husband for days I'm headed for a meltdown. And then when I've tried to avoid it, but it has,
Amy, don't feel embarrassed. Don't I've
I'm
broken
not
down on
embarrassed.
live streams too.
The
I've
thing
cried
is,
and got
right.
criticized for it. But you know what? We're human, and
That's
and
it, right.
and and I have anxiety issues too. I have a whole bunch of shit wrong with
Yes,
me. But I'm not medicated for it. So I try
I
to
understand.
live every day through how you say meditation and God, he makes me happy. Like, he keeps
Yes,
my mind occupied.
animals help. They're good companions. Yes, very good companions, and the responsibility of taking care of them, it helps a lot too. But I wanted to say one thing. Yeah, I always, one reason my channel is different from a lot of people's is because I do want people to know me because I'm not an actress. You know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get. And sometimes it will be emotional. Sometimes it will be a little goofy. Sometimes the camera work will be shaky. But it's real, it's honest, and I hope everything works out. And I appreciate PDF coming up here, and I appreciate you coming up here, Becky. And you're muted, Becky. You want to say bye? Because I'm fixing to get off here, baby. You're muted, Becky.
Hello?
Yeah. Why don't you
Can you
tell
hear me?
everybody bye? Yeah, Lulu's in here. And Ross.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's
Thank
tell
you all for
everybody
stopping
bye.
by. Love you.
Yes, I love you. Oh, I really do. And I really want us all to work everything out. And I wish us all the best. And I want it to stop raining in South Florida. Okay. Bye, News out South Florida. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye. Love you guys.
I love you.
And God
Thanks
bless and Amy.
again.
Big hugs, tight hugs, and don't
Oh,
worry, you didn't do anything wrong, and you're an awesome person. And PDF, you're an amazing guy too. And I can't wait to meet you guys in person one day.
yes, definitely. It's a must.
Sorry, there's a truck over here. What do you
All
call it?
right.
Dump truck.
All right. I love y'all. Bye.
Okay.